days of a spring break, a heartache. I do it all over again. Do it all over
Hi Leo, my name is Cam. Welcome to my channel. So today for your meditative session, I saw the moon, and I saw like this moon, the King of Cups moon. So I don't know if this is the energy that you are in. I don't know if I'm speaking to a masculine energy. It's not really, it doesn't really matter. I also saw the intuition card. I was mainly focused on what the person is holding, and I saw this for Aries. So I didn't see it for Aries. This card came out for Aries. So if you have Aries in your chart, it may be worth taking a look at. But I'm just seeing that there's something like you intuitively know. It's like something that you intuitively feel, I want to say. And I feel like with the King of Cups, it's like you're ready to kind of be emotionally vulnerable. Yeah, and I just feel like you're being led somewhere, but you feel like uncomfortable because it's not something, it's just like only based on feeling. So it's like an uncomfortable energy for you to be in, but this is really a beautiful energy. So Leo, let's see what we get with the cards. And right at the bottom of the deck, I have the King of Fire. So yeah. Okay, Leo, what I'm getting from your reading is that I feel like with the Seven of Wands and the Four of Wands in reverse, it was like someone tried to I feel like somebody tried to put you in a box, or people have been trying to put you in some sort of box. I just feel something about like, not like an entrapment, but kind of like an entrapment. That's like an aggressive word, but it's like put you in a box of like, how do I explain it? Like, you know, it's like, oh, well, this is who you are, and like, this is what you're meant to do. It's like kind of someone telling you like what you should eat, what you should do. Like, it's not like they're telling you what to do or forcing you to do it. It's like they're suggesting it. And it's kind of like they're suggesting, I can't speak. They're suggesting these things to you. And I feel like this is you kind of like responding in a way. It's like, I can't be put in a box. It's like I can't be, it's not like I can't be what you want me to be. It's like I don't, like that doesn't resonate with me. Do you know what I mean? And maybe at one point it did, and it doesn't anymore. It like does not. Like they try to kind of pinpoint you into like, it's like someone tried to put you in a certain category, and like what they're realizing is like, or even you, I think maybe you even tried to put yourself in a certain category and like act a certain way, and what you're realizing is like you can't be put in a specific spot, because like we're all unique, we're all individual. And I think there's like desires that you have that like they've been unfulfilled when you were sitting in this kind of box that people put you in, or the box that you put yourself in. So it's like, if I want my desires to be fulfilled, I have to kind of step out of the box that I've been in, or the like the labels that I categorize myself in. Yeah, and when I feel itself in the Ace of Wands, it's like a new beginning for you. A new beginning, because like the way that you see yourself is different. Like instead of letting people put you into a box, you're not going to be like allowing it. Instead of categorizing and labeling yourself as like, well, you know, like when in like, I don't know if it's the 90s, but it's like, there's like I don't know, it's like, oh, I'm trying to think of an example. It's like, oh, well, I'm a skater, so like skater people don't do this, and like, oh, like I'm a surfer people only do this, and surfer people don't do this, and like we hang out here at like 5, and then after that we go for drinks, and like we wear this, and it's like, well, like I do surf, but I don't want to do any of those other things. I just want to surf and kind of be free. And then like if I want to like go, I don't know, like something completely opposite of surfing, like I'm gonna go do that because it's like who I am. Like I just want to do what I want to do. And I feel like that's kind of the energy that you're in. It's like you cannot be put in a box, you can't be categorized, and it's a new beginning of seeing yourself in that way. It's a new beginning for you to like see yourself the way that you want, like the way and how many different facets and like faces you have, right? And all the like the different abilities you have, all the different like desires you have. It's like you can't just put it in one box. You can't just like, whoever's trying to like keep you kind of constricted, it's like it's not going to work for you anymore, right? Yeah, I just feel like this huge energy. It could have been like the new moon in Taurus, which was this week. I mean, last week from this reading. But yeah, like with Destiny, and I see this the Six of Swords as like one of the most powerful cards to me. It's like the portal energy. It's like stepping in to this like huge amount of energy, and it's like kind of just going within, like through you entirely. And it's like that's the energy that you're stepping into now that you have kind of claimed that you can't be boxed. It's like your destiny can now be like, you're now on the right path basically, and you just stepped into this huge like energy, this huge portal, and it's like boom, like you finally realized like what spirit was trying to tell you, or what your inner self was trying to tell you, your subconscious was trying to tell you. Boom, like destiny. Boom, like I'm just hearing boom, like so much energy coming towards you, so much newness, so much fast moving energy, because like you've decided like that can't be you anymore. Like that's not what you want, that's not who you are. You can't like put you like you can't put baby in the corner. Like you can't put you can't be put in a category. Like you have to be free to do what it is that you want to do, whether it be like contradictory to the other thing that you do. Like it is what it is, that's who you are. I love it. I like actually like really love it. It's beautiful. And like look at this, like this egg, like this is you, like you're reborn, and spirit is like boom, like you want to step into this energy. We're gonna give you like all the power to do it, and we're gonna like send you on your way, but with like our help, with our power, with our like with all this help, with this aid. It's like a crazy energy. I love it. It's like stepping out. It's like feeling like if you were shackled and constrained and like imprisoned. I want to say like there's these very heavy like energies of constriction and like entrapment, and it's like gone, right? Because it's like I can be whatever I want to be. Right? Like I know I can be whatever I want to be. Like opening that third eye, like realizing like there is no categories for you. Destiny 16, and I got a 6 here. And here with the 7 of Pentacles and desire, it's like this is how you are now. It's like you are going to be at peace with yourself, and you're going to be at peace with knowing that you, like, even though it might have been scary to kind of get out of this box, it doesn't feel like that anymore, right? you might have Aries in your chart because Aries has a lot of the same cards, but it's like you're not feeling like it might have been constricting for you, and you were like very scared of leaving that constricting energy or that entrapment. You know, when like there was like this psych experiment where they put people in, I think it was like they put people in roles, right? So they put people as like the prisoners and put people as guards, and they realized that people who like were prisoners, like their whole mentality changed and they like turned into actual prisoners. Like they were low vibing, they were like, we're trapped, and like they went into the actual mode of being a prisoner. I don't know how to explain it. And the guards actually like turned violent, started like ganging up against the prisoners, and it was all like an experiment. It was all normal people, but they were put into a specific role, and they played the role for such a long time that they kind of, their energy completely changed, and they were put into that role. They turned into whatever it was. Like they're guards, so like guards do this, and it was like a fail. Like the experiment, that was never able to be repeated because there were so many things that like happened throughout that experiment because like the way that people's mentality worked. And I feel like that's the way like you felt. It's like you were put in this role and you were playing it. You know what I mean? Like you were playing it because you were put in it, but it wasn't who you were. And I think like you finally are realizing like that I'm not a prisoner. I'm just like a normal person. Like I don't even know what I'm doing here. And you just like walk off, right? Like you've been free this whole time, and you just like, what am I doing here? Kind of energy. And yeah, this is how you're gonna be from now on. Like even though it was scary, it's like look at the energy that you're gonna sit in. And you're going towards your desires now. Like you're headed towards your destiny. You're on the right path. You did exactly what you're supposed to do. Like, oh my God, I like love this reading. This was probably my favorite reading of all time. One of my favorite readings of all time. It's like, it's just so beautiful. And you're headed towards your desires. And I can't tell you what they are. And you might be surprised at what they are too. Like, now that you're not constricting yourself, it's like what all the desires, all the things that you've been like refraining from or like not able to see or not be able to go do, it's like I'm gonna go do it. And if you have any question on what it is, like what is your desires, it's like follow your intuition. And I have the spider, which is like make your dreams a reality. So it's like whatever it is that you want, it's like intuitively within you. And like if people from this past cycle of like who were constricting you, constraining you, whatever advice that was given to you from them, do not follow it. Like if you're like, oh well, like in the past I asked this person this, like don't follow it. Like intuitively you know what the answer is. Don't follow old information from someone from the past that like literally is from an old cycle that where you were in a certain role. Like that's what I want to say. Like you don't owe anyone anything. Follow your desires, and within that comes like reaching for your intuition, which you do have the capacity to get to. Like here I have something on the third eye. Here in the destiny card I have something on the third eye. Like you're definitely awake. Like you definitely know how to use it. It's easier than you think. Like if you go towards your desires, you're already using your intuition, right? If you're going towards what it is that you want, if you're completely balanced and you're sitting in like a balanced at ease energy and you know what your desires are, then like that's like just part of using your intuition, right? Like it's something that comes effortlessly. It's like your gut feeling. It's like something that, it's not something that you're supposed to be able to explain. It's just something that you feel and you go for it, and that's it. So if you are balanced and you are following your desires, then your intuition is like, it's like one and the same, right? Wow, Leo, beautiful energy. Let's see what advice you get. Okay, I'm getting a lot of messages, Leo, but the first message I'm getting with Snake Spirit Time to Heal is like, now that you've kind of gotten yourself out of the cycle of, you know what, actually, let's start with White Buffalo Calf Woman. So she is the prophetess of the sacred way. My heart is a compass. The path of love is true abundance. The story of the White Buffalo Calf Woman is like someone was coming towards her with, like, two men saw her, and it was like a time of famine. So they like were searching for food, and they saw her, and one of them came towards her with like bad intentions, and she turned them into dust. And then the one that was like showed her some reverence and like had a good heart, she told him to prepare for her, and like she was going to show them the ways, right? Like very sacred ways. And I feel like that has something to do with like the past cycle of like, you don't know how strong your energy is. You don't know how strong it is that you are. She's holding like an axe in her hand, which is like, none of the other divine feminines are holding like an actual weapon. So I feel like with White Buffalo Calf Woman, it's like you are very powerful, and like there is a moon behind her, which I just realized now. And it's like you're very powerful. Your heart is the compass. Like this has two things. One's like you're very powerful, and that the people from the old cycle, you're very powerful, and the people from the old cycle who kind of like took advantage of you or kind of constrained you or whatever it was that they were doing towards your like energy, it's here to tell you like you're always powerful. You'll never have to be caught up in a situation like that again, as long as you realize your own power. Like always stay in your own power. Always like be like realize how powerful you are. And like the second message with her, like there's three messages with her. That's one. Two is like the white with the moon. Like the white is like the new beginning for you, right? The new beginning of self, right? This is the new beginning for you. And it's like the third thing is like, if you stay balanced, then you'll always be like able to see what it is that you desire, what it is that you're like, what your desires are. She's saying like, my heart is a compass. So the path of love is true abundance. Like if you want to know which way to go towards love. Go towards what you love. Go towards what you're passionate about. Go towards your desires. Stay balanced and go towards what it is you desire. And like that's you using, like that's kind of, I feel like the answer to your intuition question, right? Okay, now with Snake Spirit 5-5, I feel like this is the last, like before this intuition comes, like before you step out, like you've already stepped out, but like before you can complete anything, I think the guidance is to take time to heal. I know like it's not something that you really want to hear because it takes time. It can be painful. I mean, Cancer's reading was all about that. Healing. You could have Cancer in your chart, but again, all the signs are connected, especially every week I get similar messages. So I think that you have been through a painful cycle where you were constrained, you were constricted, and even though you might think that that's not taking a toll on you mentally, like you've already gotten out of the cycle, so why do you need to heal? Like you've already taken yourself out of the situation. That doesn't mean that like you don't have to heal. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done because whoever it was that was constricting you, if it was like family members, if it was like relatives, whoever it was, it's like, even if it was yourself, like you need to take the time to heal. Sorry. So that's what I'm getting for your reading, Leo. Please take the time to heal. Whatever you do, like take the time to heal. I think it's very important. I think it's like the next step in you using your intuition. Like taking the time to heal is gonna like help you. Yeah, Leo. So I hope this helped you guys, and I love you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.